All right, grimdark fans, this is Abercrombie at his finest. A Little Hatred, Book 1 of the Age of Madness trilogy, kicks off a new era in the First Law world, blending Industrial Revolution chaos, political scheming, and brutal battles with Abercrombie's trademark wit and cynicism. If you're into audiobooks that mix sharp character work with gritty realism, this one's a powerhouse. So here's the setup. The world has moved on from swords and sorcery into factories, unions, and mechanized war. But progress doesn't mean peace. It means new conflicts, new betrayals, and new players stepping into the bloody game. Rikke, a young woman cursed with the long eye, visions of the future that come with brutal headaches. She's caught between survival and destiny. Leo Dan Brock, a fiery young warrior desperate to prove himself, but his reckless ambition drags him into dangerous wars. Savine Dan Glokta, ruthless, brilliant, and ambitious. She's the daughter of the infamous Sand Dan Glokta, and she's carving her own empire in the cutthroat world of business and politics. Orso, the crown prince, charming but lazy, forced to grow up fast when revolution and war threaten the kingdom. Here's the kicker. Abercrombie doesn't give you heroes. He gives you flawed, desperate people clawing for survival and power. Every alliance is fragile, every victory comes with a cost, and every character is one bad decision away from ruin. The vibe? Industrial age fantasy with teeth. You've got factories belching smoke, unions rising against exploitation, and armies clashing in mud and blood. Abercrombie's prose is sharp, darkly funny, and brutally honest. He shows you the ugliness of war and the absurdity of politics, all while keeping you hooked. By the time you hit the final chapters, the tension is unbearable. Betrayals cut deep, battles rage, and the ending sets the stage for the next two books, The Trouble with Peace and The Wisdom of Crowds. It's a trilogy opener that proves Abercrombie's world is just as savage as ever, only now with factories and revolutions added to the mix. Bottom line, A Little Hatred ain't just another fantasy novel. It's a grim, gripping look at progress, power, and the human cost of ambition.